My name is Jorge So from the University of the District of Columbia. In this video, you will find an economic evaluation analysis for the waterless urinal and dual flush toilet. To start, a waterless urinal is a bucket, a wall-mounted or a through urinal that collects urine through a outer seal. Waterless urinals do not need water for flushing, and therefore it is contributing significantly to water use efficiency. On the upper left image, it is an example of a series of waterless urinals. They might look like the typical urinal, but this one doesn't have a handle to flush the urine with water. Instead, it has an outer seal where inside has a sealant liquid which is composed of alcohol, where the urine passes and then it goes to the drain. The cost of installations varies by the type of urinal. The low-tech ones are inexpensive, but the high-tech ones can be more expensive. However, the cost of installation is saved in the electrical system because this urinal doesn't require any electricity. It also pays for themselves within a few months via savings in terms of operating costs such as the water, cleaning, and maintenance. Next, the dual flush toilet. It has a working principle where the human strata is flushed away by a minimized amount of water. There are two different flush options combined into one unique handle or press button. The smaller lever provides a light flush for a liquid waste where it flushes around 1.1 gallons, and the full level gives a complete flush which is for solid waste and it flushes 1.6 gallons. On the lower left image, it is an example of the dual flush toilet. This one might look like a typical toilet, but it's different because of the size of the tank, and also the handle or the press button is different because this one offers two types, which is the light flush and also the full flush. The cost of installation of a dual flush toilet is not higher than the common flush toilet system. The least expensive one starts at $94 and it could go up to $416. The rest of the installation is relatively the same as a regular toilet. The energy savings in a waterless urinal is through the savings of water, which means savings of several hundred of kilowatt hours per year, since it doesn't require pumping water to the water tank and neither transporting it at a sewage system. So the annual savings is reflected in the saving in energy and also in water. The savings in water is significant with more than 65,000 liters of water per year, which is saved per urinal. Currently, there is no tax credits and incentives in DC for using a waterless urinal. However, states such as California and Texas even banned the usage of waterless urinals. The main advantages of a waterless urinals is because of the low maintenance and the no flushing system, but also the no power is required and also the running cost is very low. The main disadvantages of a waterless urinal is because of the odors that it might occur if it's not used or maintained properly, and also the models for women are not widely available. For the dual flush toilets, there's not really much of the energy savings. It's pretty much savings in water cost. However, less water waste, it's less water in treatment plants, so that means the operating energy and cost will be reduced in these treatment plants. For the dual flush toilet, the annual savings is around 30%, and it depends on the frequency of use. Replacing an oil toilet with a 1.6 gallon per flush model, it can save a household around $19 per year. Currently, there is no tax credits and incentives for the use of dual flush toilets in the state of DC. The advantages of using a dual flush toilet includes the comfortability and hygienic for the user, and it saves a large amount of water in comparison with the common flush toilet. To mention some disadvantages of the dual flush toilet includes that they still require water to flush. The risk of water pollution in sequence of unprofessional wastewater discharge, it can be high, and also the risk of clogging and plugging can be high because of the flush system. Thank you for checking out this video about the waterless urinals and the dual flush toilets. In this presentation, I was able to describe the working principle, the cost of installations, the energy efficiency, the annual savings, and also the tax credits and incentives of the two systems, and also the advantage of disadvantages of each.